Ladders are something that are used every day in construction and almost every general job. They can be one of the most useful tools to get things done on a job or a project at home and more. Today we're going to be discussing the proper use of a platform ladder. Before using any ladder, be sure to inspect the integrity of it first. Make sure your spreaders or platform or lock bars are in good shape. Make sure that no screws are loose, everything is secure, and there's no bends or it's not crooked. The next thing you want to look for are your steps. Make sure they are clear of debris, there's no water, no slips, no trip hazards that could be caused while walking up and down the ladder. The next thing you want to look for are your foot plates to make sure your rubber is in good shape on each one, there's not any missing, and there's nothing stuck underneath them. You also want to check the frame of your ladder. Make sure your frame has no cracks or any discrepancies in the metal or fiberglass of the frame while in use. Once you have completed your inspection of the ladder, then you can position your ladder in the desired workspace necessary. Make sure when you're setting up, you're aware of where your fingers are on the ladder. You want to make sure when you're gripping the ladder and opening or closing, you do not have your fingers on the inside, for it could pinch your fingers and create an injury. Also, when setting up the ladder, you need to make sure all 4 foot plates of the ladder are on level ground. If any of them are not touching on the ground, do not risk climbing up the ladder, for it could create a fall hazard. Once your ladder is in position, you can begin to ascend up the ladder. Make sure to maintain 3 points of contact at all times. So while you're climbing the ladder, you would have 2 hands, or while you're transitioning up the steps of the ladder, you would have 2 feet and 1 hand as you continue up the ladder. If you cannot reach your desired workspace area, do not attempt to reach outside of your frame, for it can create a fall hazard. Do not attempt to walk the ladder, as it could break your frame. Re-descend down the ladder, pick the ladder back up, and reset your ladder up in a closer position of what you're trying to get to. And then ascend back up the ladder. Another great tool for platform ladders is, unlike A-frame ladders where you have to stop at the second step before the top, you have a full-size platform to be able to complete your task on. So once you climb up the ladder, you can take position on your platform safely with both feet, and most platform ladders have a tray for you to set your tools on. Again, make sure both feet stay on the platform and you're maintaining 3 points of contact with one of your hands being on the rail. So there you have it. Ladders are great tools for at home and on job sites, but you have to remember to work safe and work smart. Make sure you always inspect your ladder before use, so you do not risk using a damaged ladder. While using the ladder, make sure you are working safe. You always remember to be on level ground. Make sure your ladder is locked into place. Make sure that you stay within the frame of your ladder. Do not ever try and reach outside your frame. That way you can prevent falls. I hope you enjoyed this video from Maly Incorporated on how to use the platform ladder.